Welcome to yet another exciting video of Quento Demos. In this video, I'll be taking you through the job section. Currently, as you can see your screen, we are under jobs, and we'll have the 4 segments. The first one, we'll have a look at the job summary section, and I'll quickly take you through the tabs. We'll then go ahead and create a number of jobs. I'll show you how you can create jobs. We'll then head over to payments, how basically to settle payments for the job that you had created. And then we'll wind up with bill type. I know they may not be making sense at the moment, but after going into details, you'll get to understand whatever I'm talking about. So without wasting much time, let's go ahead and delve into the first bit, where we have to basically go through the summary of the job section. And we'll start with active and completed jobs. Active and completed jobs, jobs that have been done in a single day, they'll be recorded here. Total amount collected is how much money have you collected from this one single job. It's 300 shillings. The pending cash volume is the amount of money that you're supposed to be paid by the customers that you have attended to. And then we have the pending credit volume. So basically the pending credit volume is sometimes you may have your customers who want to be given the services, maybe body wash, but they'll pay on a later date. So in Quendo, we've made sure that we also account for that, and that amount will be recorded under pending credit volume. I'll show you in a bit, in the practical bit of it, when we'll be having a look at bill type, and to be more specific, credit. Let's head over to this yellow button, that is if you are in Duck Theme, create a job. Whenever you want to create a job, you simply head over to this yellow button, create a job. If you are in Duck Theme, that is, then you click on it. Then you have filters. So when you click on filters, you'll realize that you have a number of filters. You can filter by a job creator, you can filter by date or date range, you can filter by customer, you can filter by bill type, which can either be cash or credit, you can filter by payment status, which can be paid, unpaid, or partial, you can filter by the attendant, you can also filter by job status. You can select more than one filter. Then when you want to apply that filter, simply head over here and click on apply. That is under filters. Then you have this button right here, settle multiple jobs. Whenever you want to settle more than one job at a go, let's say we have a customer who has 2 cars. You don't have to go and settle those jobs independently. You can simply settle those 2 jobs for that one customer, or even a number of customers, with basically this button right here, settle multiple jobs. After that, we have now the job table, and details about each and every single job will be recorded here. We'll have a look at when it was created, the beneficiary, the amount to be paid, the job status, payment status, bill type, and of course actions. So under actions is where now you can settle the payments by simply clicking at this button right here, payment. Now let's head over to the jobs, or rather creating jobs. So as you can see, there is that filter. I'll have to clear it. Simply do this and apply, and you're back to our normal page. So I want to create jobs. I'll create 6 jobs. So let's go ahead and create the first job. To create a job, simply head to this yellow button right here and click on create a job. So you select a customer. As you can see, we already have some customers here. These customers basically are those who have ever visited our car wash. And it is important to note that whenever anyone dashes into a car wash as a customer and you attend to that customer, Details about that customer will be saved so that when he or she comes back, you don't have again to create that customer again. You simply select from the list. So I won't be creating any new customer. I'll rely basically on the customer that I have. But in case you want to see how you can create a new customer, I'll leave a link in the description below. You can go ahead and watch a video on how you can create a new customer. That will apply to the category side. To creating a new category, there'll be a video for that. And also service. If you want to create maybe a new service, there will also be a video for that. I'll make sure I leave all the links in the description below. But I'll keep it simple. In this segment of creating jobs, I'll only be creating jobs, nothing extraordinary. So let's quickly jump into it. To create job, you need 4 simple steps. Number 1, you'll select a customer, and then you'll select a category. So you'll select a category if the customer didn't have an existing category. Otherwise, the category field right here will be pre-filled for you. And I'll give you an example. Let's say, for example, there is this customer by the name Wanjigi. If I click on Jim Wanjigi, I want you to notice something. The category will be pre-filled for me. So if I try that, and there we go. The category has been pre-filled for me because I had recorded Jim Wanjigi as a saloon car. So whenever Jim Wanjigi comes back, the car won't change. It will always be a saloon. Having done that, let's go back. So the first step is you have to select a customer. The second step, category, which is not compulsory. Then you have the service. You'll have to now again select a service and assign attendance. So let's head over to our first job. Remember, I'm creating 6 of them. Maybe this was body wash and the attendant, maybe it was. Then you create our first job. We'll head over again, create 5 more. Again, body wash, and we create another job. Very easy, same steps. That job, don't worry about my category being saloon each and every single time. It's because all the vehicles that I've selected, they were all saloon. So after having filled all the 4 fields, create that job. Now let's create 3 more. This 4th job, I want you to see something. We have a customer. Do you have a customer with maybe 2 cars? Yeah, we have one. This customer goes by the name Mia. Mia has this car, which is KAS 112K, and she also has another car, KAE 990L. So I'm going to create a job for these 2 cars that belong to one single person called Mia. So I'll do that. That was a bus. Body wash, because it doesn't have a price schedule, I'll have to input manually. And then of course assign attendance and create that job. So that job was for KAS 112K. So you go again to Mia. Now that she has 2 jobs, and we pick that, we'll select that service and assign attendance, then create that job. So if you're very keen, these 2 vehicles belong to one person, and this person is called Mia. Let's get another job. I'll pick that. Maybe it was also body wash, assign attendance, and head over to create. So we have our 6 jobs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now if you come here, initially it was 1, but now because you have added 6 jobs, it's now 7 completed jobs. As you can see, the total amount collected is still 300 because it's only 300 that has been paid for. Then the pending credit volume, how much money are we expecting from the 6 jobs? It's 2,500. And of course, the pending credit volume is still 0. And that is how you can create jobs. You can create as many as you want. Now, let me create one single job, the 7th one, like that. But this time round, I'm not assigning attendance to it. So I'll leave it at that. And then I'll create that job. So I'm being told that this car already has an existing job. So we'll pick another one, maybe that. Let's try that one. And I'm not assigning attendance intentionally. So I'll create that job, and we have the job right there. And that is how you can create jobs. So how now can you pay for these jobs? Before we head over to payments, I want to take you through job status. Job status, they are categorized into 4. We have pending, which means that we haven't started working on that specific job. We have in progress, which means that that car is now being attended to. Then we have done. So done, it means that you've completed that job, and of course cancelled when that job has been cancelled. So whenever I want to move from pending to in progress, remember, this is the last job that I did not assign attendance to. So when I want to move to in progress, I'll be prompted that I have to make sure I have assigned attendance to that job. So it can be a single attendant, or it can be service-based attendant. I want to make it maybe more complex, but I'll simply go ahead over here and assign an attendant. Remember, the last job that we created, we did not assign attendance to that job. And that's why when I try to move from pending to in progress, I'm being asked, please, there are no attendants that are assigned to this job. Choose how you want to assign attendance. Remember, again, I don't know how to make it more complex. I'll simply head over here, assign that attendant, and click on assign. And as you can see, the job status has successfully been moved from pending to in progress. So let's say this work is being done and it has been completed. Again, you will have to come here under job status, change the job status from in progress to done. Now, when you change the job status from in progress to done, you will be told payment pending. It looks like payment for this job has not been made yet. The total amount due is 3,000. Would you like to log the payments now? So do you want to settle the payments? If you want to settle the payments, you can head over to this yellow button and click on pay. Or you can say continue without payment. So if I do that, as you can see now, the job status is done. Now let's settle the payments. You can add the payment like that. Maybe it was via M-Pesa, and add that payment. And when you go back, the payment status is paid. The bill type is cash because it was paid by cash. The pending cash volume, again, it has been deducted by 3,000. Where has this 3,000 gone to? It has gone to now total amount collected, because we as a business, we have recorded that payment. And that is how you can pay for a job. So there were 2 jobs that belonged to one person. That is for KAE 990L and KAS 112K. Those two number plates, I want you to note them down. KAE 990L and KAS 112K. So I want to settle these jobs at once. Remember, this was a single job, but these two vehicles belong to one person called Mia. So when I head over here, settle multiple jobs, I want to settle multiple jobs for these two. And these two vehicles belong to someone by the name Mia. So if I head over to settle multiple jobs, I'll be asked, select customers. And of course it is Mia. So if I select Mia, the two jobs are here. KAE 990L and KAS 112K. I'm settling these two jobs at a go because it belongs to one person. I don't have to settle them independently. And as you can see, it has been pre-selected for you automatically. So if I want to pay for the two jobs, which is 1,300, I'll click here on pay. The total amount has been calculated for you. Select the payment method, maybe it was cash, and click on bulk pay. And the two jobs have been paid for simultaneously. By using what? Settle multiple jobs button. That is the magic of Qendo. And that is how you can settle two multiple jobs, three multiple jobs, or even up to 10 that belong to one single individual. Now, for practice, let's again settle payments for this. Remember, the job status has to move from pending to in progress to done. So because it's done and it's paid for, again this, let's first of all change it to in progress. Then because it is done, I can click on done. So this time round, I don't want to continue without payment. I can click on pay and I'll pay for that amount. So let's click on pay. I can add payments. Maybe it was via M-Pesa. And if I add payments, payment submitted successfully, and you have paid for that job that was in progress. So you can change that to maybe done. And now we have 3 remaining jobs. So for the 3 remaining jobs, again, because you've started working on it, change the job status to in progress. Again, because we have completed that job, change it to done. Then you'll be asked, it looks like payment for this job has not been made yet. The total amount due is 300 shillings. Would you like to log the payments? Yeah. So you click on pay if you want to, then add the payment. Maybe again it was cash. Then you click on add. And there you have it. Come on, change it to done. As simple as that. For these 2 jobs, I want to demonstrate partial payments using these 2 jobs. I'll use one. Sorry. And from the word itself, partial payments, it means that the customer did not pay the full amount. For instance, for this job, the customer is supposed to pay us 300 shillings. This 300 bob, the customer can decide to pay 150. Well, don't panic, we got you. So we'll go the same procedure from pending to in progress. And because we did not assign attendance, I'll be asked to assign attendance. So you can assign attendance. Maybe that was the attendant, then you assign. Now that is in progress, when you complete that job, make sure that the job status is done. And because I don't want to pay, I'll continue without payment. And now we have the job status as done. I want you to see how we record partial payments. So when we click here, where we always add payments, click on that payment. When we add payment, we can say maybe the customer only paid 150 shillings via M-Pesa. Remember, he is supposed to pay 300, but he has said, I do not have 150 shillings extra. So please allow me to pay half the amount, then I'll pay later. So if I add payment, as you can see, The balance is 150. The paid amount is how much? 150. If I come here to payment status, it will be recorded as partial payment. And when that customer comes and pay the balance, it will now move from partial to paid. So let's do that now. Maybe this customer comes maybe tomorrow and pays the 150 shillings, the balance. Again, the same procedure. Click on payment, add payment, and as you can see, he or she is supposed to pay 150. So maybe it was via M-Pesa again, and add payments. So when you go back, it has now moved from partial to paid. Now this last job, I want to show you how the bill type can be credit. Remember, something that is credit, it means it will be paid on a later date, just as you have mentioned about the partial payments. But this one is now the pending credit volume. So I want you to notice something. Currently it is 0. If we come here, we start working on that job. I'm being told fail to update job status. I don't know what is the problem. Let's try again. Yeah, it has been updated successfully. Now it's in progress. When you finish that job, you can click on done. We are continuing without payment, but you can pay for that job as well. Then I want now to record this credit payment, 300 shillings. So what I'll do, for me to do that, I'll click on this arrow, the drop down, click on it, and then update job. Now something to note, when you're recording credit payments, the job status, you have to make sure that it's in progress. Right now I can't because I had changed it to done. So what I'll do, I'll come here, take it back to in progress. Then when I come to update this job, I'll be given the option of editing. Initially, this option wasn't there. So click on edit, then right here under bill type, change it from cash to credit. So I'll do that, then click on update. So I'll update, and we have updated the job successfully. So now having done that, we can come here, and the bill type is now credit. This credit amount, where has it been recorded? It has been recorded under pending credit volume. So we can say maybe this job has been done. We are not paying for that job. And there is how you can record credit payment. When the customer comes back and wants to pay for that job, the same procedure, click on payments, add payment, maybe it was cash, and you add that payment. And as you can see now, the payment status is paid for. And of course the bill type was credit. And that is all about the job section. If you have any question or maybe somewhere that you did not understand, kindly in the comment section leave a comment, and maybe we can redo another video to make you understand better. Thank you.